Hello everyone, thank you for coming to my presentation. Today, I'm going to talk about our work titled Characterizing Target-Absent Human Attention. When being asked to search for a target in an image, for example, searching for a microwave, humans can perform the task quite efficiently. ScanPath's prediction in finding the target has attracted the attention of machine learning researchers. In the current work, we ask a different question. What about when no target is there? Knowing how people search in the absence of a target and when they stop is important for human-computer interaction systems attempting to predict human gaze behavior in the wild. We have two main aims in the current work. First, characterize the presence of a target guidance signal in target-absent search behavior by comparing it to target-present search and free viewing. The second aim focused on the stopping criterion, meaning when to stop the search when no target is there. So for aim 1, to compare target-absent search to free viewing behavior, we created a new dataset, COCO Free View. COCO Free View is a dataset of free viewing fixations for the same images used in COCO Search 18. We had 10 participants viewed each image for 5 seconds with a total of 12 hours per participant. We collected more than 800K fixations in total, with each participant viewing the whole set of images. Now let's see some examples of fixations for either TP, TA, or free viewing. So, having both search and free viewing fixations, now we can compare their fixation density maps side by side and fixation by fixation. This is a grid of the comparisons. Task differences clearly merge as soon as the first new fixation. By the second new fixation, the center bias in the TP data is replaced by a highly bilateral distribution of attention, showing that target guidance pulling gaze away from the center position. TA search fixations were more spatially dispersed than free viewing fixations, suggesting a more active exploration during search compared to free viewing. We explored two ResNet-15-based architectures for our model comparisons. Given our goal of comparing TA search to both TP search and free viewing behavior, we manipulated whether models were trained on TA, TP, or free viewing fixations. Specifically, we trained deep search models on TP or TA fixations and trained deep free view models exclusively on free viewing. We also include deep gaze 2 and human IOC as baselines. We used AUC, NSS, and CC for the evaluation of model performance. As expected, models trained on TP fixations best predicted TP search. Models trained on TA search best predicted TA fixations. More interestingly, TP models also predicted TA search fixations relatively well, while a TA-trained model did not predict TP search as well. This comparison suggested that models trained on TP capture some signal guiding TA search, in this case, target labels. We then additionally trained TA and TP models without target labels and found a performance drop in both the TP and TA models. We again compared the models between TA and free viewing. Both DFV and DG2 predicted free viewing fixations quite well. More interestingly, DFV poorly predicted TA search fixations, and DS was equally poor in predicting free viewing fixations. Notably, and as expected, training on target labels or not did not affect DFV's prediction, suggesting no target guidance in free viewing fixations. We further analyzed the weightings of three sources of attention bias: saliency, center bias, and target features. These three metrics showed that target features played a dominant role in guiding attention during TP search. In contrast, for TA search and free viewing, these target features played less of a role in predicting attention. Most interestingly, target features were weighted significantly more in TA search compared to free viewing. Now that we have characterized TA fixations and compared it with both TP and FV, the next question is, when should we stop searching when the target is not there? Here, we propose to train a foveated target detector whose target detection representation is sensitive to the distance from the fovea and the degradation in resolution for target objects. This was done by training the target detector with cumulative foveated images and target label maps using randomly generated scan tests. We then combined the predicted target detection representation with fixation history, target ID, and subject ID, and trained a neural network to predict stopping in TA search by treating it as a binary classification problem. The results showed that our model outperformed other baselines on precision, recall, F1 score, and AP. Ablation studies also showed that removing any of the components resulted in a non-negligible performance drop relatively to the original model, and removing subject ID impacted the model the most. This result suggested that different searchers may employ different stopping criteria, and knowing the searcher's identity helped most to predict determination of a search. In summary, we created COCO Freeview, a freeviewing fixation dataset for a direct comparison to COCO Search 18. We then characterized the similarities and differences between TA, TP, and freeviewing fixations, and showed that a target guidance signal exists even when the target is not there. But this guidance is weak compared to TP search. We therefore claim that TA search behavior is a blend of TP search and freeviewing. Last but not least, we propose a TA search termination predictor based on a foveated target detector that outputs a detection map sensitive to the degradation of resolution with increased eccentricity.